Dreer enjoying Bray Wanderers' involvement. Esteban Dreer has spoken of his enjoyment playing under equality. It's great to play for the club and to play for a manager who has faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis. Great to play for a manager who has faith in my ability. Really? I'm not entirely sure how he came to that conclusion. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Saving Bray. This is the 10th episode of this series, and in today's episode we've got games against West Bromwich Albion, Crystal Palace, also Arsenal away. In our last match we were thrashed by Manchester United by 4-1. So in today's episode I'm desperate for us to return to form and start picking up the points again, and after these 3 games we'll officially be at the halfway point of the Premier League season, so we can stay out of the relegation zone come the end of our 19th game. I'll be absolutely delighted. Either way, enjoy the episode, and here's hoping that Esteban Dreer continues to keep his form strong. Can't say that with a straight face. Alright, so first game of 3 in today's episode, West Bromwich Albion away at the Hawthorns. I think we could get a win in this game, I really do. And West Brom's team looks like this. It's got some decent players in it, it really does. Victor Anichebe, a really powerful striker. He's got Craig Gardner who can bang with from range, Chris Brunt as well. Back four's pretty solid, but I honestly believe we can get a win this game. I know we lost 4-1 to United in the last one, but I think we can get a result here, I really do. Well, it's 0-0 at the Hawthorns, and this has been one of the worst games of FIFA I've ever played. Wow. I mean, seriously. I don't think this game has been worth the price of admission. I really don't. There has been 1 shot in the entire game and 3 tackles, and other than that, there has been literally nothing going on. If there was ever a game that was a dead cert for last on match of the day, this is it. When people ask me why I say FIFA 16 is the worst FIFA I have ever played, and I've played since '99, this game is why. It is such a tedious game offline. I feel like there's a torture camp somewhere in Guantanamo Bay where they just play footage of FIFA 16 where 2 AI teams play against each other on Legendary and just pass the ball around for 90 minutes on 20-minute halves. I think that's probably a new method of torture. 62 minutes now, and there still hasn't been more than 1 shot in the entire game. But here's Conley down the right side to Chumacero, and a chance on the break. See, the thing is, I'm trying to get chances, but I can't do it because their defense is better than my offense. As Chumacero gets on the ball, through to Brennan. Chance here maybe, Brennan, shot comes in, and goes just off target. So we saw a shot. We saw another shot. Some would go as far as saying it's a dying art, the art of shooting in FIFA 16, but sometimes it does happen. Gamboa for West Bromwich Albion launches it long. Header comes in from Sessegnon. Oh, Esteban Dreer. The most exciting moment of the game was an offside header from Sessegnon which hit the post because Esteban Dreer missed the ball again. I don't believe this. Brennan out wide towards Moore. Maybe we could still win the game here. Moore down left-hand side towards Lookman. He's got 1 man to beat in Gamboa. Can he do so? Still Lookman on the ball. Takes it round Gamboa. Does really well, Lookman here. Needs a man inside. He'll find Chilwell to win the game. Oh, he's done it. I don't believe it. Ben Chilwell has scored with just over 12 minutes to go. And we are going to win the game at the Hawthorns. Lookman out muscles Gamboa. Feeds it inside towards Chilwell, who with the first time strike puts it past Rose into the back of the net, scores his first Bray Wanderers goal. West Brom 0, Bray Wanderers 1, and this has been one of the worst games of all time, yet we may be coming through the 3 points. Wow, I don't believe it. We've won the game. This is incredible. Well, there you go then. West Bromwich Albion 0, Bray Wanderers 1. One of the worst games of FIFA of all time, but we've got to win. We've returned to winning ways after just one game without one. Chilwell's late goal settles the sides, and we get all 3 points. Match highlights. Connolly's missed. Chilwell's goal. That's it. FIFA 16. Play beautiful. I mean, there were some beautiful passes on offer. I particularly like this one here, which I'll show you now. This was a great pass, and this was definitely highlight worthy. This one I thought was an underrated pass as well. One of those which, you know, you don't always remember, but those that do remember it very fondly. This one here didn't really get the credit it deserved on the pitch at the time. Tony Pulis clapped. I thought, you know, it wasn't a bad pass from the West Brom man there. This one my personal favourite though. Just look at the way he wraps his foot around the ball and finds his teammate. I mean, that's glorious. You can't coach that. I'm sure West Brom are proud to have left the game with one shot in the entire game, which I do believe was the offside header from Sessegnon. But you know, at the end of the day, I think the fans will be proud. I think the fans will be proud. The team gave it their all. They were just quite unfortunate. Man of the match does go to Chilwell for being part of the back four that kept a clean sheet and scoring a winning goal, but I think an honourable mention does deserve to go to all of the fans that turned up and didn't leave at half time and didn't fall asleep by full time. So well done to those fans. When you think about the headlines that the newspapers could use on Sunday morning, I think they'd probably go with the Snoozefest at the Hawthorns. That probably describes the game better than we ever could. Alright, so let's just forget about that game. I know we won it and it's only our 5th win of the season, but let's just forget it even happened and move on to the next one against Crystal Palace. To think we won that game and kept a clean sheet, 2 things I was really hopeful of, something we haven't done much this season. I'm still sitting there thinking, I really hope that the next game I play isn't like that one. That's how bad it is in this year's game. Like, I'm honestly annoyed that we won that game due to the manner of how we won it. I do feel this game will be much better as well, so you know, fingers crossed. Here's hoping I'm not wrong. Here's hoping I haven't jinxed it and we will see more chances today. Come on. Alright, so Palace's side for this game looks like this. It's alright, it's not bad at all, but a couple of names in there that I'm not too familiar with. Ketting's the goalkeeper and O'Dwyer playing centre-back. Has got Wilfred Bolasie. Wilfred Bolasie? What? It has got Wilfred Zaha and Yannick Bolasie, I meant to say. But either way, a pretty decent team. Wickham as well. It's got some decent players in there, but just like the West Brom game, I think we can get a win in this. Let's get 2 wins from 2. Only our second back-to-back win, if you will, all season long. Let's do it. But please, EA, please, I would rather lose the game than win if it means that we get to see more than one shot on target. Oh, Ledley's found Bolasie, back to Joe Ledley, who goes for goal. Good save, Esteban Drea. Goodbye, finds Joe Ledley here for Palace, and Ledley finds Bolasie. Good tackle by Connolly, but Bolasie just won it back so easily there. And Yannick's got the skill here. Has he got the pace in the end product? Oh, Bolasie's taken out Connolly, cross to the centre, and the header goes up in the air. Out comes Drea, punched it away, only as far as Joel Ward, who controls it. Still Joel Ward, who goes for goal. Oh my word, what a goal. That goal from Joel Ward was unbelievable. Drea punches the ball away, gets 2 good fists on it. He chests it, takes 1 touch, and then on the half volley, puts it into the top corner. That is a sensational strike by the Palace fullback. And they take the lead here at Carlisle Grounds. I mean, I'm telling you right now, we saw a great goal from Fellaini in the last game. I think that one's even better. Last episode, I should say. I think that one's even better. Unbelievable goal by Joel Ward, and it's 1-0 to the away side. Chumacero plays the ball long towards Ricketts here. He's got the pace on Scott Dan, surely. Come on, Ricketts, you've got this, mate. You've got this. Tossing Ricketts, really well done. Ricketts, good save by Kettings at his near post. And at half-time, Palace have the lead by a goal to 0. Joel Ward, sensational strike, separates the sides. Really good finish there. Palace has shown so much more, urgency and willingness to attack in this game than West Brom did in the entirety of the last game. We've only recorded a single shot through Ricketts, but there's still chance for us to get back in the game as we trail at the break. Come on, Bray. Half an hour to go. Corner to Bray. Chumacero to take it. Swings it into the centre. Looking for Kenner with a free header. Off the bar. Off the bar from Kenner. And cleared by Palace. What a chance. A free header. And our centre-back couldn't convert it. I'm doing my best to try and find an equalising goal at Palace. Keep on making making interceptions. And as Jednak goes down left-hand side here, they could be through for a second. Jednak into Balassi. Yannick Balassi on the ball. Inside to Wilfried Zaha. Zaha back to Balassi, who goes for goal. Just off target. And that will do it. Final score at Carlisle Ground. Bray Wanderers 0, Crystal Palace 1. We can't get back-to-back wins, and sadly for us, Pardew's side get all 3 points. Frustrating game for me in this one. Kenner had the best chance with the free header. I really should have found the back of the net, or at least tested the goalkeeper really, but could only hit the bar. Palace did play better though. 5 shots, 2 on target, including a screamer from Joel Wood that separates the two sides. He was definitely man of the match as Palace grab a priceless win. But I'll say it again, I'd rather play in those sort of games and lose them than play in the game against West Brom. It's more fun to play in. It wasn't even that action-packed, that's the thing, but it was still a lot more enjoyable. The only problem is now we're back in the relegation zone, so, It's not disastrous. It's not disastrous at all. We're only 1 point behind Stoke City and only 2 points behind 3 teams, Manchester United, Swansea and Aston Villa. So it's not terrible, but we could have done with a point in that game at least. Still, only Arsenal away now. They're only in 3rd place, so there's no reason why I can't win this game. To be fair, the last time we took on a team that were in 3rd place away from home, we beat them, and that was Chelsea. So no reason why we can't do it against Arsenal. And we will indeed field a weakened side for this one, a 4-4-2 diamond wide as well. Gonna have to do it just because the fitness problems are so bad right now, and Moore is the only starter for us from our usual first 11, including Dreer as well, because we don't have anyone else to play. So because of that, Moore stays out there, as does Dreer, and we'll go with this lineup. If nothing else though, it should be interesting to see how I get on with these players. I haven't really used many of them before, so it'll be interesting to see what I can do with those guys out there and see if I'm any better with some, different faces as opposed to the usual first 11. If we can escape this game with a point, I'll be absolutely delighted. A weakened side away against Arsenal in 3rd place. A point in this game would be magical. And Arsenal's team looks like this. De Silva up top, Macy in goal. A couple of interesting selections there. But it's also got Pogba in the midfield too, so got to be wary of that. It's a really good Arsenal team, obviously, no surprises. Have left Sanchez on the bench though, but compared to our team, it should still be far superior. So I don't expect us getting anything from this game, but again, I'd love a point, so maybe we'll get one. And 21 minutes in, Arsenal have had 1 shot, which Drew had a simple save for, and haven't done much else. And McDonald's won the ball off Mertesacker, and McDonald for 1-0. What a save with the goalkeeper, and then the second header is saved, and it goes up in the air, and Arsenal clear with Jack Wilshere. How on earth did I mess that up? McDonald was right there, and the shot was brilliantly saved by Macy the first time, but the second header, like it had so little power on it, the goalkeeper just comically dived backwards, I think, to mess me about. That was ridiculous. Now Bellerin's on the ball inside the area. Hector Bellerin fires it in the near post, and 3 minutes after we should have taken the lead, the right back opens the score for Arsenal. Fantastic. Those moments right there are what can cost an entire season. McDonough wins it back off Mertesacker. The shot was brilliantly saved by Macy first time, but as it fell back to him, how did he not head the rebound in? Anyway, Bellerin scores 3 minutes later. Arsenal are now in front, and we've gone from being what could have been, surprisingly, a goal up at the Emirates to a goal down. And now our task has got extremely hard. I'll take the blame for it. I'll take the blame for not finishing the first chance. But the header, I mean, I'm sorry, I held down circle. I can't understand how McDonough didn't finish that one. But 1-0 to the Gooners, and we trail. It's De Silva for Arsenal through to Rosicky, and out wide is Theo Walcott, and Walcott on the ball, takes it around his man, and still Theo Walcott, inside towards Pogba, Pogba inside to Rosicky. Oh, what a let-off. And now Wilshere through to Walcott, and Theo Walcott goes for goal and finds the back of the net from range just before the break. Arsenal 2, Bray Wanderers 0. There's half a game to play, let's not bother, the game's already done. It's a really nicely worked goal by Arsenal, simple passes, the ball comes to Walcott, takes it around his man, levers it from range, and Dreer couldn't get to it. 2-0 to Arsenal, surely the game's over, and we're not even at half time yet. Dreer, quick throw to Kelly, and a chance on the break here. Come on, let's push it. Kelly on the ball. He's got a man running through with him. It's Cassidy. Cassidy now needs a teammate. Come on, feed it inside. Lookman inside the area. Chance here with a fake shot. Lookman still. Lookman off the bench. Great save by Macy. And then the rebound is put over the bar, but he's offside anyway. Conley wins it off Pogba, plays it inside to his teammate, and a chance here is Kelly. Feeds it inside to Lookman, who scores. And with 10 seconds to go, we're sort of back in the game. Lookman's fell over. So we need to get the ball and Lookman scored, and the clock's still running. Just pick the ball up, for goodness sake. I couldn't even pick the ball up to take it back to the halfway line. Still, great ball inside. Lookman, our top scorer, with another goal to his collection, coming off the bench, gets goal number 6, and I don't think it's going to matter because there's only a few seconds left, but it's 2-1, and you never know. If we can just get the ball and get one more chance, we could try and grab ourselves an equalising goal. And if we're going to do it, we've got to do it now. Dreer on the ball, long throw towards Lookman, flicks it on towards Kelly here. Kelly, oh referee, we were on the break. We were on the break. That is so annoying. The referee is well within his right to blow for full time there, no doubt about it, but we were on the break. We had a man out wide. I was about to give him the ball. We had Ricketts, who's so rapid off the bench, running through as well. There was a real chance to get just one more opportunity to find an equalising goal, and the referee blew for full time. I'm actually really frustrated because there was a genuine chance there to get one more opportunity to possibly find an equalising goal, but sadly referee called time. Great game though. It did finish 2-1 to Arsenal. We do get back on the score sheet if nothing else. Lookman was sick for the season, and I have to say, a pretty good effort from us in that one, you know, not too bad at all. We had some great chances. McDonough had the pick of the bunch really, other than Lookman's goal, which he should have scored from one in the first half, but either way, Arsenal get the win by 2-1. A fun game though, but sadly, another defeat for us, consecutive losses, and we'll still be in the relegation zone as we end the halfway stage. Gutted. Man of the match to Walcott though, he scored their second goal, a really nice strike from range and controlled his side of the midfield as well. And that is going to end today's episode of Saving Bray, so thank you very much for watching guys, I really hope you have enjoyed it. Unfortunately we do end on a sad note, as you can see, Bray have slipped back into the relegation zone at the halfway stage, but there's still a long way to go in the season, and you know what they say, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. Hello? No, Mama, I wasn't referencing you as an expression. The fat lady sings is an expression, it's a proverb. No, you don't have to sing. No, I don't know who the phrase is based on, it's just something people say, isn't it? Oh, God. Anyway, I'll see you for the next episode very soon. No, not you, the audience. I'm saying goodbye to the audience. No, Mum, don't have... Oh, for God.